Hi, thanks for joining me. I just wanted to share a little testimony with you, just a little snippet of my life and why I'm here standing with a dog collar on in front of you today. Now, for 24 years, I worked in this incredible building behind me. It's the picture, it's a Peace Hall in Halifax. I owned a really successful cafe called Cappuccino. It was a huge part of my life. I employed 12 staff, had a good healthy turnover, and generally had a good life. Now, I've been a chef working in the industry since 1982, and I thought I would spend the rest of my life doing what I enjoyed doing so much. Now, being an active member of our local church, I also ministered to many people in many different ways, both at work and at church. And life was good. I enjoyed it all. And church always played a big part of my life. Now, we went on holiday in Ireland in 2012. We were just south of Galway in an incredible cottage just looking over the Atlantic Ocean. And one day I sat outside and everything changed. Now, one day I'm sat outside reading. It's a windy day. It's a thick grey cloud. Yet this warmth came over me, and a little hole appeared through the cloud, and a sunbeam shined on my face. And at that moment, I felt the presence of God. And God actually gave me a word, and this word was discernment. Now I'm a little bit thick, I didn't really know what this word discernment meant. Now, when I got back home at the church, I mentioned this to my local vicar, and she knew exactly what had happened because God had called me. So here I am today, 9 years after my calling. And it's been a hard few years adjusting mine and my family's life. But now I'm in my third year of curacy, working at St Andrews and St Catherine's in Wakefield. And God has turned mine and my family's life upside down. And it's not been an easy journey at times, if I'm honest. There have been moments when I've questioned why I gave up so much. But there's also a contentment with life, not always easy, but extremely worthy. I work with some incredible people. In the book of Matthew, there's a passage that really stands out for me about goats and sheep. And in that passage, Jesus instructs us to help the poor and needy, feed the hungry and the thirsty, and look out for the homeless and the oppressed. And in Wakefield, I've witnessed this in action many times. And it's what God calls me and calls us to do. So my advice is to listen out for God. And if you think that God is calling you, well, he or she probably is. Don't sit on the fence. You might regret it. You've got to be brave and make that jump to a different and more fulfilled life. God has made such a huge difference in my life, and I am so grateful for the life that I have and that God gives me and my family. I just thought I'd share that with you today. So thanks for listening, and God bless you all. God bless.